What's going on, everybody? We're back. Finally. Some escape series. Nonetheless, we're jumping into a new episode and a new season. Super excited about this. Thank you for hanging out. If you are a fan of the channel, thanks for the delay. And we got a fresh wipe. So here's where we're at. This is what we're doing. We have gone bear. I'm going to pull this up, show just a bit of it. I'm going to talk about what the season's going to be, kind of how this is going to flow. If you're not familiar, this is a solo standard account playthrough of Escape from Tarkov. That's really what the intention is going to be. And I recognize the last couple of seasons that the first probably 15 or so episodes are very, very similar. I have my play style. That's not going to fluctuate too much. We're going to try to get a little bit out of that, but certainly I want this to be valuable for those folks. This is really intended if you only play this game for an hour or two a week, you know, maybe after work, get a couple of raids in, on the weekend, get a couple raids in, that you can still have some pretty good progress. And ultimately what we're trying to do is go to max traders. Now, there's folks that can certainly burn through this much quicker, but I want this to represent what would be more so normal, I think, for some folks out there. So we're going to focus on some quest progression, we're going to focus on some hideout upgrades, and we're going to try to work towards getting things done to get max traders. So I want to do that. So typically what has happened in the past is I show you the vast majority of the raids. We're still going to do that from time to time. I think instead, though, I'm just going to play. I'm going to commentate. I'm going to certainly show you any fun moments we have, at least for the first handful of episodes until we can get some good progress going. We might jump cut some stuff out. I may cut out entire raids, to be honest with you, so I'll try to keep you up to date with where we're going. I'm just going to play, have some fun, try to grind some money, try to grind some tasks. Anything that's worthwhile or valuable, I will include. And maybe make the episodes just a little bit shorter as well, a little bit more condensed. So that's the plan for this. I may also do a lot of the raids without a camera on, just because I'm not sure. We'll kind of see how the flow of that goes. And if we start getting into some of the later end quests, we'll go back to kind of how we would normally do it. I also am going to be running some scavs throughout as well. And I may just completely skip those entirely because a lot of times they're simply just running through grabbing some items, and that's actually probably how I'm going to start this, just to get some money going and use up our scav timer. So here's where we're at. I like to talk about this really quick up front. Stash organization, especially if you don't have a ton of space, is very important, especially on a standard account. See here, I also, will show you absolutely fresh stats. We would bear this time. I don't know why, just wanted to mix it up. Thought that'd be pretty cool. So here's how we're set up. We have sold a lot and we've bought a few things. So let's talk about that really, really quickly. Basically what we sell up front, the vodka, we sell any apparel items that we don't need. So you get some hats and a few other things. Those are all gone. We sold the fleece. You get like a couple of things like a fleece and a cordura or something. Those are gone as well. We've stacked our backpacks up. As soon as we get Jaeger unlocked, we're actually going to sell the knife. I personally don't like to bring them, and I feel like, although it's only 2 or 3k, you can find a melee weapon for each scav that you kill, and you pull that out of the raid. That's a couple of thousand rubles. Over time, that adds up very, very quickly. So that's just a small tip up front here. What else we have done? We've stacked up. We're going to need these iskras and these waters for some tasks early on. We've stacked up our pistols. We're going to need those, and we've stacked up our ammo. I'm going to run these PP19. So PSC GZH is actually pretty solid. We're going to run this early. PP19, you can actually buy this little, essentially what it is a Cobra sight. You can pick this up from Papor on level 1. It's the EKP-8-02DT. Just buy this sight. It's going to fit on that really, really nicely. This is a great optic, especially if you're a fan. It is a Cobra sight. It just has an attached mount to it. This is going to be a nice little build up front for us, which is what we're going to do. In addition to that, whenever these come back in stock in 40 minutes, we're going to start using a whole bunch of Mosins early. We need to get to sniper level 3 very, very quickly. The best way to do that, reload and shoot things with a sniper rifle. I want to work through Tarkov shooter very quickly, and I want to get to level 3 as fast as possible. We're also going to try to push mechanic here from a task perspective. I want to be able to get Shooterborn in Heaven open with the changes this year. Very important with this wipe. I said this year with this wipe of getting the headshots, and if we get it open early as we're using our bolties, we'll be able to pick up some of those headshots. So we grab debut. We grab shortage. We're going to look to try to do that stuff. And then we want to get introduction. We need to get to level 2 to get introduction, open, and gunsmith part 1. That way we can get Jaeger unlocked and we can start working through that. So that's where we're at. We're at 514,000 rubles. We can jump into the hideout here very quickly. I always talk to people. Sometimes I feel like this is a bad money sink where you don't get a ton of benefits out of that. With the changes to this, some of the stuff is a little bit easier. I strongly recommend, if you are a solo account or you're just not playing this game an absolute ton, work your hideout. The hideout is going to provide some crazy good benefits for you in the long term if you spend a little bit of time and effort and money to get it upgraded. So we certainly want to look at getting some stash space upgraded. That's a pretty good grind. But we're going to try to get lavatory, workbench, illumination up. We don't need a ton, so we're going to look for our matches. We're going to look for our cricket lighter. We're going to look for tape. We want to get rest space and heating up very quickly because this is energy and your water and food and all that stuff. That to recover quicker. Lavatory and workbench are super, super important in terms of being able to go ahead and get some of your early game crafts that you need. And then obviously med station we want to get up. Med station level 2 will actually let you craft Soleil. We need to get security up because that is kind of a limiter to a lot of things. So focus on this early. It's going to be very helpful for you. But I'm going to jump into a scav. We'll see how this goes. See if we can't make some money over here on interchange. And welcome to the escape season, whatever this is. Let's get to some raids. We're gonna head this way. There's our first set of scavs. Is that it? Me? Hello? First couple of scavs killed. Where's our 3M armor? Not in great condition. We'll need that Shanka later. Vitamins. Vitamins is worth it. We need vitamins early. Ooh, here's gonna be an armor upgrade. And a weapon upgrade. Get rid of these, grab this. Drop this down here too. I like this little PP. Very solid. Very solid for what we need early. This is way more worth. You can't buy these. Okay. We can get our 5 scavs killed. We should be able to buy... I don't think they'll be sold out anymore. We should be able to buy our 133 shotguns. Get that done. That'd be fantastic. So what we can do here, this will save us from having to pay for one. Not that the price of it matters too much, but buckwheat is actually a trade for 133 shotgun. I would love to grab this horse. I'm just gonna ditch this, grab this for now. I don't know that we... Honestly, this would be good enough for us to just roll out of here. Let's get our mags topped up. We could drop an insurance fraud this. I should be using Therapist. I meant to mention that. I did not use Therapist. We heard some shots over here, not surprising. Probably a spawn. Damn, that guy's up there. We gotta get a little closer. Okay. Like, this guy grabbed a backpack. A guy running a VPO. That's what we have here. Would love to get this rig out. Take the crackers. There'll be a dead PMC around here somewhere. That ain't him. Not sure how much this is gonna have been looted or not. Fresh pack of rat cola. We really want to get out this 3M armor. I don't care too much about the AK. I'll take the helmet and this instead. Oh wait, this is him. Oh, he died by a player. Hopefully we don't need the splint. We heard something. Debut is done. Scavs are dead. Big success. I don't know that we're looking for too much in here. Wary about going down here, but another horse, man. We are finding horses like crazy. I want this ice cream tea too. We want the ice cream tea for some barter trade. That's going to be very helpful for us. I want the elite pliers too. This is so tough. Key here is take the things you know you need. You know we need that. Should also just quickly do this. We could get rid of this because we have the kelk. Jesus. This guy has John B. glasses on, of course. We could look at swapping some armor. Could drop this in here, put this armor on, take this rig. That should give us a little bit more space. Armor's not terrible. The smart way to do this. I don't like this. I don't love this plan. Just from the perspective that we're still vulnerable, but we're more vulnerable than having the 50 power armor on. It is what it is. There's dead scavs, things everywhere. We're definitely following behind somebody. As much as I want to go to Medfob, I'm not. I'm going to skip this. I'm gonna work around, just try to get extracted here. Got some good stuff on us. Take the W. We can get it. Sneak out of here. Okay. Nice first woods raid. We get 6 scavs, some headshots. Make good use of the PP, a little bit of SKS action. Nice little SKS we picked up. We grab quite a few things that we need and some good experience. So here's how we finish up. This is a fantastic first raid. We get some great things that we're going to be able to sell. We pick up quite a few things here. We grab this buckwheat, which I just want to show. This is a great early game thing. We get this. We're going to get introduction right off the rip. So we got to head back to woods. We can't do... I say I could do this. Can't do this quite yet, but we need to get introduction done. Then we can use that buckwheat to trade for a 133 shotgun, which is certainly going to save us a little bit of money and a little bit of headache in terms of what that looks like. The other thing ends up being here, we get these, we can start working towards getting Gunsmith part 1 done as well, which would be big for us to be able to do. So really nice first raid. We get some armor. We get the 3M that we're going to need. So that is pretty dang cool. That is an early game skier task for us. We grab some PM pistols and a handful of other things. We grab a couple of meds. Vitamins is really big for us here early. That's pretty nice. This is a great med. That was just all in all around, all the way around, a good first raid. We're gonna spend some money to repair these things. This is a really nice SKS early for us. Some solid ammo in it. John P. glasses, we can get rid of that. Matches we'll need a few of these things. Just some good barter items that we're picking up here. Stash base already off the get-go here. Be a little tight. We did not kill that player. We did not kill him. I did not kill him. Let's see if we can get a little bit better organized up here. Stash organization. We're gonna sell this helmet as well. Just grabbed it for money, but we got a good armor here, which is pretty nice. Happy about that. And then we hung on to just about everything else. Probably run a P.A.C.A. here, and then we can drop this armor in that we'll use later. These are good rigs. These armor rigs are great. Not great for space, but it is armor class 4, which puts us in a really good position to be able to at least stand some early game rounds, some bullets, and things like that. So what I think I'm gonna do, I think maybe we just head back to woods really quick just to see if we can get this letter done, and we will go from there. All right, here we go. Raid 2. We're trying to get the letter. And do we press this? I think we run by this. Village is so good, so much early loot. We really just want to get... our introductory letter here. Spawn... one of our 133 shotguns. There we go. Well, backpack stack action. We got in here. We could use these. Absolutely use that. Do not want to hang around here. TPSH is nice. Bit of trouble here. Probably is not good. Not exactly where we would have wanted to be in our current state. At least coming up on our right here too. This is a player. Yep. Feel a little bad for that guy.
Вон он упырь!
There's somebody else now in this fight. It's getting a bunch of kills. We really don't have anything to speak of. We grabbed some rubes. We grabbed some ice green tea. We used up literally all of our meds. There's the player. I don't know how... Man, that's a little frustrating. I just don't know how he sees me enough to be able to hit me in the head when I can't see him. I shouldn't have gone back. Unfortunate. Okay, we're gonna go ahead. That was an unfortunate raid. I still do enjoy PP19. I think we're gonna try out this SKS that we picked up here. Again, we'll grab some meds, we'll grab a backpack. We really didn't get anything out of that last raid, a little unfortunate. Let's see, where's our ammo at? We'll take about half of this. And I think we're gonna rock and roll like that. Back to woods we go to get this letter done.